Once again, this 2024 season, the Bengals cannot find a way to close the deal. Mike Petraglia inside Paycor Stadium. Here on Sunday, another heartbreaking loss for the Bengals, 41-38 in overtime to the Baltimore Ravens. Bengals fall to 1-4 in the AFC North. They're tied with the Cleveland Browns in the cellar. The Baltimore Ravens now over 500 in the division for the first time this year at 3-2. This game was there for the taking for the Bengals. They had not one, not two, but three 10-point leads in the second half that they could not close the deal on. Incredibly frustrating to Zach Taylor, Joe Burrow, and company after the game. But the end of the game really told you all you needed to know. Joe Burrow did play that damn near perfect game that he expected of himself to give the Bengals a chance coming in. He was 30 of 39, 392 yards, and a career-high 5 touchdown passes, including a beautiful 41-yard bomb to Jamar Chase before halftime. In a repeat of last year in Carolina, they scored before halftime and after halftime, both being touchdowns. And in a repeat of Carolina, it was Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase for a catch and run touchdown, this time for 70 yards, and it looked like the Bengals would be on their way. But in the closing moments, Joe Burrow was intercepted by Marlon Humphrey on a route that Jamar Chase said he did a crappy job on, cleaning up the language there, but he said he did a really crappy job of running an in-slant, and Marlon Humphrey played inside leverage, picked him off, and the Ravens had the ball with 3:01 to go in regulation. They managed to drive into field goal territory. The Bengals did a good job of holding the Ravens to just the field goal, 54 yards, 38-38. We go to overtime. Well, the Ravens win the toss in overtime, and it would look like for all the world the Ravens were going to go down and score again, but the Bengals got a break when Lamar Jackson fumbled the snap. It was Jermaine Pratt recovering at the Baltimore 38-yard line, already in field goal territory. Zach Taylor knew it. Joe Burrow knew it. No need to take chances. And then Cal Adamitis snapped the ball cleanly to Ryan Rico. Ryan Rico, after the game, said maybe he had too much adrenaline going. He rushed to get the hold down. He fumbled the ball, and Evan McPherson's kick was short, really, and to the left, no good. And then Baltimore got the ball back, and 51-yard run from King Derrick Henry set the Ravens up for the 24-yard game-winning field goal in overtime. After the game, a lot of people in the Bengal locker room really taking it upon themselves. Evan McPherson saying, don't blame Ryan Rico, blame me. The ball got down. I still could have gotten the ball up and through the uprights to win the game. Also, you heard, as I mentioned earlier, Jamar Chase said he ran a crappy route, as allowing Marlon Humphrey to intercept the pass that set up the game-tying field goal. And Joe Burrow said when he was asked, are you stunned? Are you shocked at this team being 1-4? He said, no, not shocked at all. I know exactly why we're 1-4. We're not making enough plays at the end of games to close out games. It's not surprising at all. Zach Taylor said, I still believe in the championship medal of this team. Well, that's going to be tested now. The Bengals go on the road next Sunday night, take on the New York Giants. We'll have you covered on the X at Trags, Trags. Be sure to catch our Jungle Roar Skinny Bengals postgame pod coming up on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JungleRoarPod. Final again, the Ravens 41, Bengals 38 in overtime. Inside Paycor, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.